With all the social media noise out there, you might think email is kind of old news. But what if I told you it's secretly one of the most powerful marketing tools you have? Okay, let's get into it and see how you can turn a simple inbox into your biggest asset. Let's just start with the one number that really matters, $42. For every single dollar you spend on email marketing, the average return is $42. I mean, that's not just good, that is an absolutely insane return on investment, one of the best you'll find anywhere in digital marketing.
So the big question is, right? How do you get in on that action? How do you go from having 0 subscribers to building a group of loyal fans who are actually excited to hear from you? Well, stick around because that's exactly what we're about to break down.
First things first, we've got to understand why this even works. Why, in this day and age, does email still dominate? The answer is actually pretty simple. It's your own private, direct line to your audience. And what's so cool is how these 4 things work together. With direct communication, you're not battling some mysterious algorithm. Think about it. On social media, you're basically just renting space. With email, you own the list. Your message gets delivered, period. We've already seen that incredible ROI. And then you can send super targeted messages to the right people and see with cold hard data exactly what's working and what's not. It's a perfect system. All right, so you're sold on why email is awesome. So where do you start? Well, before you can send a single email, you need people to send it to. Building that subscriber list is the absolute foundation of everything. Get this right, and you're golden. And the secret weapon for building that list? It's something called a lead magnet. Really, just think of it as a fair trade. You're not just begging for an email address. You're offering something so valuable, so useful, that they're happy to give it to you. So what does a good lead magnet actually look like? Well, here are 3 classic examples you see everywhere for a reason. They just work. An ebook is perfect for someone who wants to dive deep. A checklist? That's a quick, easy win for someone who's busy. And a discount? Well, that gives an instant reward for someone who's ready to buy. You just have to match the offer to what your audience wants. Okay, you've got your awesome freebie. Now you need a place for people to get it, your sign-up form, and you've got to make it good. 3 simple rules here. 1, put it where people can actually see it. 2, keep it simple. Seriously, just name an email. Every extra box you add makes people less likely to sign up. And 3, have a clear call to action. Don't say subscribe, say get my free checklist. Okay, high five. Your list is growing. People are signing up. But, and this is a big but, getting their email is just step 1. Now the real magic begins, turning that list of names into a genuine, engaged community. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is with something called segmentation. You wouldn't talk to your best friend, your boss, and your grandma the exact same way, right? So why would you send them all the same email? By dividing your list based on things like who they are, what they've bought, or how engaged they are, you can start having much more personal, relevant conversation. And that's exactly what this quote gets at. True personalization, the kind that really works, isn't just sticking their first name in the subject line. It's about sending them stuff they actually care about, based on what you know about them. That's when it stops feeling like marketing and starts feeling helpful. All right, enough theory. We've talked about the why and the what. Let's get our hands dirty. I'm going to show you 2 super powerful techniques you can literally start using today to put all this into practice. First up, the welcome series. And I'm serious, if you do nothing else, do this. This will be your most important, highest performing automated campaign, hands down. It's your first impression, and it sets the stage for your entire relationship with that new subscriber. And here's a blueprint for a killer 5-day series. Day 1, boom, they get an instant thank you and whatever awesome thing they signed up for. Day 2, you share your story, make a connection. Day 3, you remind them why it's cool to be on your list. Day 4, point them to your best stuff. And day 5, invite them to connect on other platforms. In just a few days, you've built trust and shown them what to expect. Technique number 2 is A/B testing. This is your superpower. This is how you stop guessing and start knowing what works. It's so simple. You make 2 versions of an email, send each to a small part of your audience, and let the results tell you which one is the winner. So let's make this super real with a subject line test. Imagine you're running a sale. Version A is fine. Limited time offer, 20% off. It works. But look at version B. Your exclusive 20% discount. See the difference? Your and exclusive make it feel personal, like a special invitation, not just a public announcement. And drumroll please, look at the results. Version A got an 18% open rate, not bad. But version B, with just those 2 tiny word changes jumped to a 25% open rate. That's a massive difference in how many people even saw your offer, all thanks to one simple test. This is how you get better over time. Whew! Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from the big picture why to the nitty-gritty how. Now, let's bring it all home and get you from learning to actually doing.
Look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be these two simple ideas. Number 1, build your list by offering something of real value. And number 2, nurture that list by sending people relevant stuff they actually want. That's it. That is the whole game right there.
So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Forget about the huge, complex strategies for a minute. Just ask yourself this. What is one simple piece of value, a checklist, a quick tip, a special discount that you could offer to earn your very next subscriber today?